Hi everybody, welcome back to English class. I'm Sabida Joseph, your English teacher. I hope you all are doing good. Now we are discussing the lesson number 3, A Different Diwali. I hope you all read the text. Today let us discuss the grammar from this lesson, that is preposition. Before that, let me show you something on the screen.
Here you can see a cat. What's it doing? Yes, it jumps over the gate. The cat jumps over the gate. Where the cat jumps? Yes, the cat jumps over the gate. Here the word over shows where the action happens. Here you can see a lamp. It hangs above the table. The lamp hangs above the table. Where the lamp hangs? Yes, it hangs above the table. Here the word above shows where the action happens. Children, now you read these sentences. Rahul lives in Kerala. Where he lives? Yes, Rahul lives in Kerala. Here we use the preposition in to show where Rahul lives. Okay, next sentence. The ball is on the table. Where is the ball? Yes, the ball is on the table. Here the word on used to show where something is. Where the ball is. Where is it? Yes, it is on the table. So here we use the words in and on to show where the action or something happens or where something is.
Children, we use these words like in, on, above and over to talk about where something is or where something is happening. Okay, so these words are called prepositions of place. These prepositions we use to show the location or position of one thing in relation to another. Okay, for example, the cat jumps over the gate. Where the cat jumps? Yes, the cat jumps over the gate. The word, the preposition over shows where the action happens. Where it jumps over the gate. Okay, and it also connects one thing to another. It connects the cat with the gate. Another example, the ball is on the table. Where is the ball? Yes, the ball is on the table. So the preposition on shows where is the ball. Where is the ball? Yes, it is on the table. So the preposition on connects with the ball and the table. So what is prepositions of place? It is used to show the position or location of one thing in relation to another. Okay, now children, you can see some sentences on the board. I will read for you. We met in the evening. When we met in the evening. Here the word in shows when the action is happening. Next sentence. Deepa is going to Delhi on Saturday. So the word, the preposition on shows when Deepa is going to Delhi. When she is going? Yes, she is going to Delhi on Saturday. Next sentence. It is cold at night. Here the preposition at shows when. Here the preposition at shows when it is cold. It is cold at night. Next sentence. The show starts at 7 p.m. When the show starts? Yes, the show starts at 7 p.m. The word, the position at shows when the action happened. Okay, next sentence. The classes are from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Here the prepositions from and to shows when the action happens. The classes are from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. So, in these sentences, the prepositions in, on, at, from and to shows when the action happened, when something is happened. Okay, so now we are going to discuss about the prepositions of time. Okay, now let us see a table from your textbook, page number 31. On the board, you can see the preposition in. Now we will discuss where we can use the preposition in. Okay, so we can use the preposition in with months, seasons and year. Okay, so we use the preposition with the months, season, year. So see the first one, months. Okay, so we can use the preposition in with the month. For example, I visited Italy in July. So July is a month. So we use the preposition in just before the month July. In July. Okay. Next one, I will get a holiday in December. Okay. So both these sentences we can see when the action has happened. I visited Italy. When I visited Italy? In July. I will get a holiday. When I get a holiday? I get a holiday in December. So the preposition in we use with the months and it is also show when the action happened. And next, seasons. We also use the preposition in with the seasons. For example, flowers bloom in spring. When the flowers bloom? Yes, the flowers bloom in spring. Next sentence. I love playing cricket in summer. I love playing cricket in summer. So the preposition in shows when the action happens. See the next one. We use the preposition in with the year also. See, I was born in 2009. I was born in 2009. When I was born? Yes, I was born in 2009. Next sentence. John moved to Delhi in 2012. When he moved? Yes, he moved to Delhi in 2012. Here also the preposition in shows when the action happens. So we use preposition with the months, seasons and year. So we use the preposition in just before the month, just before the season, just before the year. These children, we can also use the preposition in with morning, evening, afternoon times. For example, I like to play in the evening. When I like to play? Yes, I like to play in the evenings. Next sentence, I love to go for a walk in the morning. I like to go for a walk in the morning time. Okay, so we use the preposition in also to show the time, morning, evening and afternoon. Okay, so where we use the preposition in? We use the preposition in with the months, with the seasons, with the year and with morning, evening and afternoon times. Okay, so the next preposition is on. Where we can use the preposition on? We can use it with days. Which are the days? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So we can use on with days. For example, I don't go to school on Saturday. I don't go to school on Saturdays. So here we use the preposition on with the day, that is Saturday. Next example, I will see my friend on Monday. I'll see my friend on Monday. Here we use the preposition on with the day, that is Monday. Here also we use the preposition on to show when something is happened. Okay, so that is all about on. So let us move to discuss about the next preposition. So the next preposition is at. Let's see where we can use the preposition at. The first one is night. We can use the preposition at with the night. Okay, see the first example. Leave this light on at night. Leave this light on at night. So we use the preposition at with the night. So when we have to light on at night. Okay, next, I have a party at night. When I have a party? Yes. When is the party? Yes, I have a party at night. So we use the preposition at with the 9 to show the time. Okay. Next, we use this at to show an exact or a particular time. For example, the assembly starts at 8:30 a.m. The assembly starts at 8:30 a.m. So we use the preposition at with the time to show when the action is happening. Next, the movie begins at 6 p.m. So this is exact time. The correct time is given. So we use the preposition at with the time. Next one, she reached home at tea time. Some particular time. Here we can see the exact time. Here the particular time. So reached home. When she reached home, yes, at tea time. Next, the birds started to sing at dawn. When they started to sing? Yes, they started to sing at dawn. So we use at to show exact time or a particular time. Okay, so here also we can see this preposition that connect one thing to another. Here we can see the assembly with the time. Here also the movie with the time. Here you can see this action, that is leave this life with the time, that is night. Okay, so we use the preposition at with the night and use to show the exact time or a particular time. Okay, now let us discuss with the next preposition, that is from and to. See children, where we can use the preposition from and to? We can use it to show the time when something starts and finish. Here we can see the prepositions from and to is used to show when something happened and when it ends. Yes, here the museum is open from 9:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. So the starting we use from, for finishing we use the preposition to. So the next example, the program will be conducted from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. So the program will be conducted from when? Yes, from 10 a.m. and when it ends? Yes, to 11 a.m. So the program will be conducted from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. So here we use the preposition from and to show when something begins and when it finishes. Okay.
See children, we use in with months, season, year, morning, evening and afternoon. On with days and at with night and at used to show an exact or a particular time. We use from and to show the time when something starts and finishes.
Children, now let us discuss the textual exercise, page number 31.
A. Complete these sentences with the correct words. The first one has been done for you. Let's put this tablecloth over the old table. Second one, Wyden goes to dance classes dash Sundays. Here Sunday is a day. Which preposition we use just before the days? Yes, it is on Sundays. Then the sentence will be Wyden goes to dance classes on Sundays. The next one, there is a clock dash the wall. There is a clock dash the wall. Which preposition we can use here? Yes, the clock on the wall. There is a clock on the wall. Next one, mother goes for a walk dash the mornings. Mother goes for a walk dash the mornings. In brackets we can see the preposition in or at. Which is the correct one? Yes, it is in. We use the preposition in just before the mornings, evenings and afternoon times. So the sentence will be mother goes for a walk in the mornings. Okay, the next one, fifth one, I met Sana dash 5 o'clock. In brackets it is in or at. Which preposition is the correct one? Yes, here we can see the time is given. The exact time is given. What's that? 5 o'clock. So we use the preposition at just before the time. Okay, so the sentence will be I met Sana at 5 o'clock. So children, complete the rest of the questions. Find out the correct words by yourself. So the answer keys will be given in the Google Classroom. You can check it after doing this activity. Okay.
Children, now let us discuss the next activity, that is writing, page number 34, that is dialogue writing. Okay, now let us discuss about that.
Writing. Imagine that you are Nima's father. Tingu's gardener brings you to Tingu's house. Nima and you are talking about what happened that evening. Complete the conversation. So imagine yourself as Nima's father. Tingu's gardener brings you to Nima and Nima tells you everything what happened that Diwali to you. So imagine yourself as Nima's father and the conversation is between Nima and Nima's father. So Nima's father is you. So some blanks are given. You have to complete it. Okay. So let's do it. You, which means Nima's father. Nima, how did you come here? Nima, father, I was waiting near the. So you have to complete it. It can be road. Father, I was waiting near the road. Then, I met Tingu there. She told me dash and asked me to come here with her. What sentence will be there? Yes. She told me I can't stay there alone and asked me to come here with her. You. Did you have a nice time? So children, try to complete it by yourself. Answer key will be given in the Google Classroom. First do it by yourself. Then you can check it in the Google Classroom.
Dear children, I hope you all understood today's class. Today we learned preposition in, at, on and from and to. Okay, so we also discussed the writing, that is dialogue writing. Complete the textual exercise in page number 31 and 34. We'll meet next day. Until then, take care, study well, God bless you and bye.